I don't know. I don't know if you guys know the capacity I've been helping this band with the last 4 years. And whenever you hear about Heritage, you always hear about an assistant, and I know that's an unofficial title to you, but it's been me the last 4 years. I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot, I've seen a lot of things, and for me getting my credential at the same time and Mr. Asbury helping me do that, I've noticed that there's some good things, some bad things I want to take away, some stuff I don't want to touch, especially a situation like this, I'm learning as I go. So my biggest thing is, I know we're trying to move to a new direction. Everybody's trying to get support behind Mr. Adams, and I have no problem with that. I see where it's going, but my thing is my position and what I've done and what I've worked for these kids, I don't know where it stands. I don't know to what capacity I can be with the families anymore, and all these other things. And for me, for all the time and dedication and everything I put in the last 4 years, aside with working with the Garrett program here the last 3 years and doing that on top of everything else, it's frustrating for me. I've used a lot of the stuff that he's taught me. I've opened up Riverside School of Arts for the city of Riverside. I've done a lot of stuff based on what I've seen from him, and then not understanding what my role is now, so close to the end of the year when my dad's not supposed to have competition and we're supposed to do this, and my season's been basically put to a screeching halt. I'm trying to figure out what's next. What was bad enough that he had to be removed in the manner he was? I know you guys can't talk about it, that's fine. I just wish it was kind of done without the presence of the children there. I don't have a kid in this program, so I don't hear about anything unless I see it on Facebook or something. So my kid goes to Riverside Poly. So I have whatever, I do miss a lot of his stuff to be here because I'm learning, so I balance the time. It's just one of those things, what's next? What can we do to make sure this happens? And if he does come, and if when the investigation's done, and if Mr. Asbury is allowed to return, are we going to still have the support of the superintendent, of the principal, of everybody else behind them, or is this going to be a negative cloud over him no matter where he goes? And that's what I'm looking at for the future. I understand, we all build for the future, but if he's allowed to come back, will everybody still be with him, or will he be that guy that had that investigation under him? Will there not be district funding? Will there not be, school support? Will trips be denied? Can all that be guaranteed if he comes back and everything's found that, it was just a big misunderstanding? Lack of communication. Can we ensure that the program's moving forward? This guy, he's done a lot for this program. Like I said, I've seen a lot. We've had championships, and not one individual runs the program. He kind of put me in charge of the parents this year to kind of take away that issue. So that's how, what I read in the paper, and I seen that kind of offended me because he gave me that role so none of that would happen. We tried that last year, it didn't happen. So thank you for the 3 minutes, and hopefully this program is going forward. Thank you.